Hi lovelies, I hope you're well. So in this video I'm going to show how I created this dreamy little set. I don't know about you guys, but I love a set like this. Like, I just love the subtleness of like the ombre and the clear marble and the iridescent glitter. They're my favourite sets. They always are, and I always moan because I do a lot of them. So I'm always like, oh god, another set like this. But then after I've done them, I'm like, I love them. And you guys seem to as well, to be fair, on socials, because they always get the most likes on like Insta and stuff like that. So here we go with another one. So I'm just doing a ombre on client's little finger. Had to stop the voiceover then because I ended up getting a phone call and then ended up getting another phone call while I was on that phone call, and I just put the phone down and I got 2 text messages. I swear to God, nobody has spoke to me in hours, and now all of a sudden I'm voiceover and everybody bloody wants me. But anyway, I've got no idea what I've previously said, so I'm starting an ombre on the little finger, as you can see, because I've finished it. So then I'm going on to the index finger, and I'm going to do the base of an ombre again, so I'm just going to do my white. So I always place it on around halfway down the nail, and then I'll blend it back towards cuticle, because obviously it's an ombre, the most important thing is the blend. And then I'm going to start patting and pulling that white down the nail, and now my bloody phone won't stop lighting up with Facebook notifications. Nightmare. I'm going to flip it upside down so I can't see and I don't get distracted. So I'm just neatening up that free edge area and sidewalls. And then I'm going in with this super pretty sort of iridescent gold glitter. It's like a white gold iridescent. It's really nice. It's not quite fine, but it's like a medium cut, just one size glitter. It is really nice. My camera, my phone is a little bit blurry. I'm not sure why in this video. I must have had something obviously on my camera lens, or I've not wiped it properly or something like that. So I do apologise, but I mean, it's not perfect quality, but you can still see, can't you? So an upload's an upload, so just take it, guys. You're having it either way. So we're going to go on to the ring finger. I have sped this up a little bit, so sorry if you get a little bit motion sickness, but for some reason I think I was yabbering away, to be honest, because it's took me ages to do a full nail of glitter, and I don't know why. So I'm just taking the same glitter that I've obviously used on the cuticle area of the index finger and just literally doing a full nail of it. It's just nice and simple, just patting it exactly where it needs to be. Now I know I'm going to get a lot of questions like, what's the glitter, where's it from? All I'm going to say is stay tuned. I'm sat with a big smirk on my face after I said that. But yeah, just stay tuned, all will be revealed soon. And on that note, we're going to go on to the cuticle bead. So I'm just placing it on right at cuticle, tucking it in sidewall, blending down, and then tucking it again and blending down. And then I'm going to go back to the index finger and then go ahead and place obviously our pink on, just to complete the ombre. So I'm going to place it on about halfway between the cuticle and the white bead, push it out to sidewalls, and then we're going to blend down, push it out to sidewalls and blend down, because again, the blend is the most important part, it's the whole point of an ombre. And then I'm just using the tip of my brush just to feather back the back of that bead as well, you know, so it blends into the glitter. Just neatening my sidewalls. So it's almost like you're doing a double ombre, so you're going to ombre down into your white, but then obviously you are going to ombre back into your glitter as well. Look, I'm just faffing there. There's no need for me to faff that much at all. Such a faffer. Just place another small bead, and then I'm just using my tip of my brush again, like I said, just to feather it in to that glitter, and then just blending it back into the previous pink bead. Lovely stuff. And then I'm going to place the pink on the little finger just to complete that ombre. I do love an ombre. So simple, so classy. But it just works. I was speaking to one of my clients the other day about wedding nails and discussing what wedding nails like would have and everything, and she was like, oh, I want them long, stiletto, I want a really exaggerated smell line, I want flowers, and I was like, I want an ombre. I know it's so boring and basic, but it's just classic in it. I want a medium almond ombre. I'll probably change my mind by the time I actually get around to getting married, but at the minute, that's what I want. So then we're doing the clear nail on the middle finger. So don't mind how wet that bead was there. I definitely overestimated how much money I needed in my brush. But I'm just placing on my pink, white and clear, always making sure that there is more clear than any other colour. And there is less white than any other colour. And also make sure the pink that you use is kind of sheer too. So you don't want a full opaque pink. You want one that's probably about like 70-80%. And you're just going to use your brush like a knife and just cut through and fold that acrylic into each other. Imagine that you're baking a cake and you don't want to lose any of those nice air bubbles. You're just going to fold it in. And then just make sure you pattern it down so you haven't got too much height. You don't want to drag because then you'll make your colours blend into each other. And you'll end up with just a lighter pink. So again, just dipping into the same three colours. There's my pink, there's my clear, and there's my white. I'm just tucking that exactly where I need it up into that cuticle area. And you can see I'm using my knife, but I'm scraping some off because I've used too much product. But I'm still making sure it gives that nice marble effect. Then I'm going to pick up tiny amounts of that glitter again. So I'm just going into my clear and then picking up a tiny amount of glitter, placing it on the nail, and I want to do like a really thin sweeping line. So what I'll generally do is try and make it follow the line of a marble, or say if I've got a large area where I've got only pink or only clear, I will put a fake line of glitter in there, if that makes sense, to break up the marble. So you can see I'm just placing it on there and then I'm just using my brush to make it just sweep. Just sweep along that previous colour. Just trying to keep it as nice and clean as I can. And it's completely up to you how much glitter you want to add. I don't think it's ever too much though, is it? But again, we're just sweeping it nice and slowly. I do absolutely adore a clear marble. I just think they look so dreamy and so cloud-like. I absolutely love them. They're definitely my favourite ones to do. It's always nice to use a fine glitter as well when you're doing this, because sometimes when you use a chunky glitter it can take over the nail a bit, where you don't want the glitter to be at the forefront of this nail, you just want it to blend in with that marble and just complement that marble, you know, rather than absolutely take over. Hope that makes sense. So then we're going to go ahead and cap the full set. I've just left in me capping one finger because you don't need to see a whole set of that, do you? I know I'm boring, but I'm not that boring. So then you're going to file them all in, and then a bit of YouTube magic makes me get to this stage. So we're going to top coat them all in now. This is the other hand that I'm showing you top coating. I don't know why I've done this, but you know, it's just one of them uploads in it where it just wasn't working for me. Well, there's your ombre, and then here's that. How stunning is that? It's like a really, really nice glitter, but it's not overpowering. There are some glitters like, whoa, I'm a glitter. That's just really subtle. I love it. I think that's going to be a very popular one. And look at that clear marble. And then onto the glitter ombre cuff. And then there was a little ombre on which I didn't show you because obviously I'd already showed you the little finger. So we're going to cure them for 60 seconds, and don't forget to pop onto Pro Impressions and use my code Sonia10 for 10% off. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell.